We begin with Cady, a beautiful young girl who is attending school for the first time. Cady was homeschooled until she was 12 years old because her parents were research zoologists in Africa. Cady is enthusiastic about attending her first day at a regular American high school. Unfortunately, when Cady approached the class, the student had already booked most of the spots. While searching for the right place to sit, she accidentally bumps into the teacher, spilling the coffee over her. The principal crush on Ms. Norbury.
How was your summer?
I got divorced.
Cady's first day ends up being a complete disaster. She understands how miserable it is to be in school. Cady finally resorts to eating in the restroom while remaining alone. When she returned home, her father asked about her day. She didn't respond and got inside the house. Fortunately, the following day at school, she made two friends, Damian and Janis. They give Cady advice on how to survive in high school. They force her to miss class, but it's totally worth it because they both enlighten her about the plastics of high school. Karen Smith, a self-proclaimed illiterate who has difficulty spelling orange.
She asked me how to spell orange.
Gretchen Wieners is the queen of gossip. She is fully knowledgeable about everyone. Ultimately, the queen bee and North Shore High superstar, Regina George.
How do I even begin to explain Regina George?
Janis handed Cady the map and informed her that she needed it to survive on North Shore. She'll have to choose her seat in the cafeteria very carefully. After saving her from the crazy guy, Regina George offers her a seat at their table. Janis and Damian gesture for her to join them. However, Cady ignored it and sat with the plastics.
You think you're really pretty. Oh, I don't know.
Cady has caught the plastics' attention, and they have invited her to join them for lunch every day for the rest of the week, reminding her that rule number 1 is that we wear pink on Wednesdays. Later, Janis requested her to accept the offer, warning her that she has to update on everything Regina said. However, Cady innocently said Regina seemed sweet to her. After that, Janis lost patience and said something inappropriate about Regina. Nonetheless, Cady agreed for the sake of friendship. The following day, Cady encountered Aaron in math class. She felt like love at first sight.
So cute.
The plastics later gave her a few additional guidelines for living in their society at lunch. You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row, and you can only do a ponytail once a week. Finally, jeans or track pants exclusively on Fridays. That's it for now. New regulations will be announced in a future session. Afterward, Kate tells Gretchen and Karen about her crush on Aaron Samuels. They forbade her to like him since Aaron used to be Regina's boyfriend. Sharing the secret with Gretchen, the gossip girl, was a horrible idea.
You like Aaron Samuels. I don't care, do whatever you want.
After the class, Kevin approached to invite her to Mathletes, and Cady accepted the offer. They then went shopping together. While walking, Kate informs them that she is thinking about joining the Mathletes. Regina counseled her against it. Afterward, they went to Regina's house, where she learned about the burn book, which contained mean things about classmates. Cady headed straight to report everything to Janis, and she instructed her.
Cady, you gotta steal that book.
The following day, Aaron invited her to a Halloween party, and Cady immediately agreed. Unfortunately, Aaron also invites the plastic to the party. Cady came to the party disguised as an ex-wife, and the rest came in different costumes. Cady's attire was quite spooky at the party. During the celebration, Cady runs to Janis in a state of heartbroken anxiety to devise a strategy. The friendship phase has ended, and the hostility phase has begun. To overthrow Regina, she must conquer 3 layers of the strategy: high-class man Candy, Regina's fit body, and devoted followers. Meanwhile, Aaron and Regina resume dating each other. Giving her foot cream as a moisturizer or beginning to damage her clothing wasn't sufficient to undermine the queen's hard-earned image.
It's been a month and all we've done is make Regina's face smell like a foot.
Therefore, they devised a more aggressive strategy to crack the weak link, Gretchen. Cady even convinced Regina to eat 5,000 calories bar to lose weight.
Give me it.
Unfortunately, Gretchen unintentionally kicked the CD player during the Jingle Bell performance, sending it flying toward the audience. Nevertheless, Cady controlled the damage by singing and capturing the crowd's hearts. Gretchen said something backstage. Regina was already furious with her. She shouted at Gretchen, and Cady was waiting for that opportunity to shatter Gretchen.
And you know she cheats on Aaron.
So the Pandora box opened, and Cady extracted all the information to successfully manage the plan's next stage, breaking up Aaron and Regina. The strategy didn't succeed.
We just have to regroup, think outside our box.
Cady thinks of another idea. Cady will purposefully fail a math class test in order to have Aaron's entire attention and have him assist her. Cady confesses Regina is cheating on him with Shane Oman during their private lesson with Aaron.
What?
Mission accomplished.
Yay!
Well, pretending to be a plastic, Cady indeed became actual plastic. As a result, Cady's popularity grew to the point that she was nominated for Spring Fling Queen.
It won't close.
It's a 5.
Unfortunately, the dress's fit was inappropriate. Regina had been dieting for this for several weeks. It's all Cady's doing. She gave her deliberate advice to consume Caltine bars, designed to help malnourished children gain weight. Regina is concerned about her weight increase, but is unaware that Cady is stabbing her in the back. The next day, Cady failed the math test again, and Miss Norbury advised her.
You don't have to dumb yourself down to get guys to like you.
Cady lost her temper and wrote offensive things about Miss Norbury in the burn book. The following day, Regina wore sweatpants, which was against their rules on Mondays. She was compelled to depart right away. Ultimately, Regina is expelled from her group, and Cady takes over as North Shore High's new queen bee. Cady then throws a party at her house, which goes horribly wrong, leading her to puke on Aaron. Not only that, but she also lost her true pals either. That is just the beginning of Cady's downfall.
They make you gain weight like crazy.
In a fit of wrath, she put herself into the burn book and presented it to Principal Duval, blaming Cady, Gretchen, and Karen for authoring it. She claimed to have discovered it in the girls' restroom. Meanwhile, Regina distributed copies of the burned book pages across the school. As a result, it devolved into a massive brawl, which Regina thoroughly enjoyed. The principal shortly interrupted the battle and instructed all junior girls to assemble in the gymnasium hall. Ms. Norbury then asks them to be truthful with one another and instructs them to apologize to each other immediately. During the session, Janis exposes her strategy with Cady to everyone to damage Regina's reputation. Regina rushes out of school, followed by Cady, who tries to persuade her that she does not want this to happen.
Don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology.
Suddenly a bus hit Regina, causing her to be brutally hurt her. After that, Cady had no choice but to go to the lavatory to eat her meal because everyone hated her. Cady joins the mathletes and competes at the state championship. She even contributed to her team's victory. Cady then heads straight to prom night and receives the crown of Spring Fling Queen.
No, it's not really required of you to make a speech.
Cady then breaks the crown into pieces and distributes it to everyone. She also earns the affection of her friends back. After a few months, everything has been back to normal, and North Shore High School girl world is finally at peace once again. So that was Mean Girls. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on the notification so you won't miss the next recap. Until then, cheers!